Yo, you same people. MDC in the building, MDC in the cut. Out here, it's a bit chilly, you get me? Just doing here, just doing me, you get me? What else can we do? Can only do you, whatever that is. We have to identify what is you. You know, them ones there. You know what I mean? So that's the topic today. What is you? You, I'm talking to you. Yes, you. What is you? Well, first and foremost, that's the topic. We'll get back to it though. You get me? Cause certain gems, obviously, I don't give away. So then it would look like my man don't even know what you're talking about. My man's chatting shit. Because obviously, gems are in your head, innit? So they start within you, innit? And then you have to pick and choose which ones you give. And sometimes you don't even pick and choose. You just give them. They just happen naturally. Or you either don't pick or choose, something takes it, so that's when it's like an infiltration. So that's when, it becomes a bad thing, you get me? So, you know what I mean? But whatever you take from that obviously come from gems in my head. And if you know, some will get it, some won't. Some will be like, what is he on about? It's not making no sense. But I'm just keeping it real to myself, and so what I do on my lives isn't really necessarily for what's the word, people, like, what's the word, a genre, a set of people. It's just alive, innit? It's just me rambling on, chatting whatever I'm chatting about. And like I say, you pick your gems, and you catch what you want. Anything you don't understand, you can always obviously reason with the person and ask them, you get me? But first and foremost, ask yourself, you know what I mean? What are you on about? So like when people be like, what are you on about? They're questioning what I already know what I'm on about. So explaining it is always more difficult than you knowing yourself. Like, you see all these words, you, your, what are you on about? Like, you get me? So it's all based on you. Who are you? Who are you? You get me? But MDC is always in the cut, and MDC is all about making that change. You get me? Making that change. So that's what it's all about, and it's all about making that change. So whatever that means to you, that's what it is, isn't it? It's as simple as that, because it's a brand. You know what I mean? It's a brand. First and foremost, it has to be a brand, and that's what it is. Making that change. Gang. Guiding the next generation. You get me? I have to put the extension on, because gang is for guiding the next generation. And you have to wonder, gang, guiding the next generation. Who's guiding the next generation? No, I'm not guiding the next generation. My next generation is obviously my offsprings. You know what I mean? So you have to check your next generation, and don't watch me when I say gang or anything in that sort. I will think of it like, oh yeah, it's something like bad. You know what I mean? Just because you say the word gang and it's been like identified as something like a group of people, because that's all it is really. It's just a gang, a firm, whatever it is. But just know MDC has to become before the gang. So making that change, gang, guiding the next generation, is all about making that change, guiding the next generation. You get it? Check you get me? You have to get it. Making that change, gang, guiding the next generation. That's it. It's just a brand. You know what I mean? It's just a brand. Take it as you will, but don't infiltrate the brand and try and make it something that it's not, and try and make it about me. Just know, I am not the brand. Making that change is the brand. Making that change, guiding the next generation, is the brand. Making that change, gang, is the brand. It's simple as that. Like, you know what I mean? For me to affirm that, all it takes is getting with the right people to get logos and get things done, basically, in a network where we're all in a position where we're all making that change. You get me? But yeah, one love, peace out, I'm gone.